Cheltenham Festival 2026 is upon us, and in the community, we're getting asked a lot of who are the best horse racing tipsters to follow, specifically on Twitter. So this is on X.com. Who, Joe, in your opinion, is a Twitter handle to follow for Cheltenham Festival 2026?
Yeah, so this one might have gone under the radar a bit, which is why I'm sort of putting it up. That's Will Smith on Twitter, not the actor. Now he's at is Will Smith _2. He does a lot of work with Which Bookie UK. So a lot of these articles go up on there. But yeah, I think over the years he's done really well at Cheltenham. I think also he's associated with the tipping handle, the Racing Tipster, which is at T Racing Tipster, where he puts up free daily selections.
Yeah, for sure. For me, I'm going to throw in there my brother, David Dooley, provides daily horse racing tips on Twitter. I know he's doing his research now for the Cheltenham Festival. He's watching all them stable tours that's getting out there from Willie Mullins and Gordon Elliott and all the others, Nicky Henderson and stuff like that. So he's all over it at present, and I think he's a great horse racing tipster to follow. So at Dave Dools with a Z. I think people should be following David Dooley Tipster on Twitter. Who's next one on your list then with regards to horse racing tipsters to follow for Cheltenham Festival in 2026?
So I'll give a mention to Andy Holding. Now, a lot of his stuff um, does go behind the paywall on Odds Checker. So in terms of his actual Twitter feed, he does put up videos though now and then on ones that he really likes. He's got around 24,000 followers. So I'd definitely say that is a Twitter handle worth checking out. Now, a couple of others that are obviously in direct competition with Get Your Tips Out, but I don't mind mentioning them, would be My Racing, which are at My Racing Tips. They put up daily selections, a lot like us, Daily Nap, Daily Double, Lucky 15s, and also the Winners Enclosure. So obviously when we first started out, Get Your Tips Out, the two I've just mentioned were our two biggest rivals, basically. So yeah, the Winners Enclosure is at TW Enclosure, and a lot like My Race and a lot like Get Your Tips Out, they put up daily nap with in-depth reasoning, and they put up multiples like Lucky 15s and Accas.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to throw in there obviously yourself, Joe Norris. So the Twitter handle for yours is Joe Norris GYTO is the Twitter handle. Obviously, you're doing daily naps. Are you doing the research now? Have you been looking at any of the stable tours? Have you started to now choose one or two anti-post bets for Cheltenham Festival in 2026?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, I feel like the work for Cheltenham never stops. Like it's all year round. Like as soon as this year's festival's over, I'll be then looking at angles for the following year. So yeah, I mean, I'm watching every race every day. So yeah, the Cheltenham research starts a long time before sort of February, March. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously now, because of your success that you've had in the last few years, well, you've been going for over a decade, but in the last few years, you've seemed to have exploded with regards to Joe Norris GYTO. You're doing stuff you've previously done stuff on Oddschecker, gambling.com, and on places like TalkSport and stuff like that. But for anyone who's watching this and they're looking for the best horse racing tipsters for Cheltenham Festival 2026, what's the difference between Joe Norris GYTO and Get Your Tips Out? Are you providing different? Because obviously you're the founder of Get Your Tips Out as well. So we've got to then throw in the mix the Twitter handle of at Get Your Tips Out as being a Twitter handle to follow. But like, what's different on there? Is Dave choosing the Get Your Tips Out? Are you choosing him, Dave Potter? That is. Are you doing them and doing some slightly different ones on yours? Like for Cheltenham Festival specifically, what's going to be the slight differences and nuances between Get Your Tips Out and Joe Norris GYTO?
Yeah. So when we first started Get Your Tips Out, we used to share the tips 50-50 between me and Dave. But obviously over the years we've expanded, we've got a bigger team of people working now. So there's four people that input input selections into Get Your Tips Out. So it's not me every day on Get Your Tips Out, which obviously is the reason I started Joe Norris and building my personal brand, because I wanted my selections to go out every day. Obviously, you will notice some days there's crossovers, and that's normally the day where I'm contributing to Get Your Tips Out. In the last few weeks, I've started doing video content, and what I do try and do is align a tip that's from Get Your Tips Out and the same as Joe Norris. Because really, that's like my best bet of the day when I've gone out and done the video content on that tip.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, also, I'm going to throw into the mix here for people specifically wanting Twitter tips is British racecourses, Smart Picks AI, and also sports betting tipsters. So sports betting tipsters, which is SBT tipsters, they're trying to do listicles and try to list all the different tipsters, whether that's football tipsters or horse racing tipsters and stuff like that, specific bet types. So they're going after trying to find like lucky 15 bet type tips and stuff like that. But the British racecourses and the sports betting tipsters is also a Twitter handle that I would be if you're a horse racing punter and you're looking for different tips for Cheltenham Festival in 2026. There are other Twitter handles that I would be looking to do. But anyone who's watching this, let us know what horse racing tipsters you're following for Cheltenham this year. Let us know if you've got a nap of the meeting that you want to kind of share in the comments. Myself and Joe will reply back to every comment that's made. And best of luck. Let's hope we beat the bookies for Cheltenham Festival in 2026.